Hi, dear extended family in Canada. Once upon a time, I was traveling quite often to Canada. I heard a lot about hockey, and I start to notice every Tim Hortons that appeared on the horizon. But what I miss is the encounters I had. And as ICOMB, we had 3 years of a break, no meetings, just virtual. And now finally we had a summit in Brazil, attached to it, a conference. And I want to share with you just one experience. I was standing in the hall where we had the conference, and then a leader comes to me and says, "You know what? I'm so encouraged to see my flag hanging there among the other flags, just like one of the others." And we had almost 30 flags in front, or countries that somehow were represented. And as I understand, the background of him is, in my country we are small, the church is small, and in part we need to be hidden. And come here and see, we are seen, we are considered just the same as other flags, as other countries, other group of churches. And these other churches are big in number. They may do a lot of things, contribute a lot of things in the world, but we are considered at the same level as them. This fellowship, this being considered and get the feeling we belong, just encourages me so much for my situation. And I personally grew up in a very different situation. So for me, it was trying to understand, what is he really saying? I grew up in a context where there's always Mennonite and Christians around me. And I know as a young person, and even today sometimes, I just want to go to a place where there will be no Mennonite, there will be no Christian I know, there will be just no one who knows me. And now standing here together with a person who appreciates it so much, to have fellowship, to be seen, to be considered, was special for me. And the reality was, in our conversation, there was no resources flowing in his direction. It was just about fellowship. And in this, reflecting more about it and getting to know more his story, I noticed it does something in me. It awakes in me a love for Jesus. It awakes in me a love for mission. It awakes in me an interest to know more. And how could I walk along with them? How could I bless them? And I noticed I need him. The fellowship with him and his story that's so different than mine does something in my heart, in my faith. And I just noticed I need the fellowship with him. In our summit, I have seen 3 groups. There are more, but I would want to mention three groups that just came to my mind reflecting on a lot of things. And that was, there is this one group like this leader. They come and they think, we are small, we are in need, we would love to be supported, to get advice. But this fellowship, we are looking for a fellowship that gives us a belonging and that will encourage us. We are lonely. Then there is a second group. And their attitude or their thinking is, we have a lot, we are big, we do a lot of stuff, and we contribute a lot of stuff. But we really want to know those in need. We really want to support those in need. We want to meet them. We want to know their story. And the more they know their story, they notice how they are blessed by it. They notice we need, these people a need. They have experiences, they have faith, they have things to share with us that encourages us in our situation. We need them. And then there's a third group. And this group thinks a little bit different. It says, we are self-sufficient. We are big. We have a good number and we have a lot to do in our place. So yeah, let's meet, let's have fellowship. It can encourage here and there. But in general, no, we are focused on us. And we have a lot and we do a lot and we still have enough to do. If someone want to learn from us, well, let them. A little bit this attitude, if someone wants the crumbles that fall off our table, let have them, no problem. But they keep a distance between themselves and the others. And as they stay in this distance, they never really know how much they could be of encouragement to others. They never really know how much they need those in need. How much they would be blessed by them. I'm just encouraged that in ICOMB, I see the first two groups growing. The number of the first two groups is increasing. And that encourages me. And let me finish with this. Meanwhile, I have met a lot of leaders from the Canadian conference. And I will honestly tell you, so many of these belong definitely to the second group. Thank you for being part of this global family. And thank you for the attitude I have seen in you. God bless you and God bless your gatherings. Bye.